What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Gibbon here today with another Destiny 2 video for you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. So, the new Solstice is here. The old biddy Eva Levante is in the tower. She's got stuff for you to do, grinding for you to do. So, you all know, it works on the same premises how it worked before. You basically have your level up armors that you need to get. So you start off with the green. You've got little tasks that you need to do on each little piece. So there's 3 things to do for the helmet, 3 things to do for gauntlets, 3 things to do for chest armor, 3 things to do for your boots, and 3 things to do for your cloak, depending if you're running as a hunter. So it's nice that it's back. It's giving us something to do. It's giving us something to grind towards, as usual. It seems as though this time around what they've done is they've slightly adapted, and when I say slightly adapted, I mean increased the level of grind. And I remember the previous Solstice, what a grind that was. It looks like this time around it's even more of a grind to do, and it's just trying to figure out the best ways to do it and how's the right way and the quickest way to do it. And I think for me what I found was if you just smash on all the pieces of armor straight away and then just start doing various bits and pieces, you'll find that you'll be doing certain sections a little bit quicker than others. So you just focus on those and then you focus on the other ones. It's like 500 orbs here and 100 orbs there and 10 strikes here and all of that kind of stuff. So there is quite a strong element of grinding that goes with it, which is usually the case. It's a normal thing. It's, you know, if you want that really, really pretty Solstice armor, then that's great. I have noticed that the microtransactions have come in big time this time around. So things, if you want like certain like hue or glow to go around, there's even a ghost that's sat in a floating bloody ring thing as well, which is actually quite funny. So if you want those, go and buy yourself some silver and do it that way around. So there's obviously a new little area that they've designed, which I actually quite like. So you've got the European Dead Zone, but they've given us this new area called the European Aerial Zone, and it's really cool. I'm actually quite impressed with it. It's a nice, almost surprise addition for me in terms of doing specific types of grinding and specific types of you know, bosses that you need to fight. So the premise behind it is that you go in, you have to kill high level bosses in a certain time period. The more high level bosses you kill, when you actually come to the actual boss fight, the more chests you will get at the end, and these can give you key fragments, and they can give you the little boxes and stuff, and you need to have 15 keys to open a box, all of that type of stuff. And it's just about grinding it as quickly as you can to get the keys and get the boxes and do everything that you need to do. And what I really like about the Solstice is that because it gives you stuff to do, you have to go on and do certain things. Like for me, one of the things was going on to Titan and going playing the heroic missions over and over again, going and grinding out going and grinding out public events, all of those types of things. So it's nice that they give you those things to do. And then the side effect for that, if you're a little bit low on glimmer, it gives you a good chance to grind out crap loads of glimmer. If you're a little bit low on mats, it gives you a really good chance to go out and just farm mats in the area that you're in as well. So I like that it gives you something to do, but not only does it reward you with the really, really pretty armor, which I can't wait to get my hands on, but it also rewards you with increasing your mats and everything at the same time as well. So for me, it's a really nice thing to do. It's nice to sit down and just sort of focus on the game and just grind out massively. But it also makes me acutely aware that I've got shitloads of other stuff that I want to do and try to grind out at the same time. And I'm finding it a little bit difficult because I want to do other things like going on to finishing off getting the Recluse and getting Luna's Howl and all of that kind of stuff, and going for Revoker. And now my brain's focused to doing this side of stuff, and it's just like, Jesus Christ, there's so much to do and not enough time to do it, which is nice that they brought it around. And like I said, for me, the biggest thing is this European Aerial Zone that they've brought in. It's fantastic. I've got no idea where I'm going on the map. I've got no idea where to go. It seems like the in thing to do is to get onto the roofs and parkour that shit out and fly around and have a little bit of fun with it, and that's great. I'm enjoying it. The bosses are quite difficult to beat. They're a little bit tough, but it's really good fun. I would like to punch the person that decided that arc would be a good thing, or the arc burst on it, so when you pick up the orbs. I watched a Frostbolt video with the elemental charge, and he had something like 30, and he did his Striker Titan. That super lasted the best part of a minute, and he must have gotten somewhere in the region of about 15 kills with his super. It just continued on for such a long time. I mean, that is almost one of the most broken supers in the game anyways, but to watch him just go up continuously, and he actually kept saying when he was doing it, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It's going to be interesting to see what happens when they change the, obviously, to Void, or they change it to, oh god, Nova Warp, or they change it to Fire. I can't even remember the fucking name. It's a gunslinger for me. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that one works out overall. But I'm enjoying it. It's nice to sit down and have something to work towards. It's not necessarily a pinnacle weapon or something like that. It's more of a fashion type thing to go and get your frames and everything. And then obviously all the bits and pieces that come with it as well. So for me, good job, Bungie. Well done. How are you finding the Solstice so far? Do you think it's a bit of a grind? Do you think it's too much of a grind? Are you enjoying it? Let me know in the comment section down below. That's pretty much going to do it for this one, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to click the like button. If you're new to the channel, please also don't forget to subscribe. This has been Gibbon, and we are on our Solstice grind. And we out of here, guys. Peace.